What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live stream. In today's live stream, we're going to be doing the live watch-along between Swansea City and Manchester City in the FA Cup 5th round. Before we crack on with this live stream, make sure, like always, if you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe if you haven't already. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We are aiming for 16,000 subscribers now, so any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget also social media links, they're in the description below too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Let me know your thoughts in the chat by the side of me, or if you're watching this afterwards, in the comments below too with your score predictions if you're watching this live right now, and what you make of the team as well. We'll be doing some interaction in just one moment. Don't forget also to leave a thumbs up on this live stream if you do enjoy this live stream. We are aiming for minimum 100 likes. On my last live stream, it is my most liked live stream for a live watch along ever, so we absolutely smashed it with the likes on that Liverpool live stream. Hoping we can smash it with the likes again with this Swansea live stream as well, so please do leave a thumbs up on this video. That would be much appreciated by me. Like I said, minimum aim 100 likes. We're already only 70 likes away from that, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. But just like most of my live streams have throughout this month, this video is sponsored by the best footballing app out there, OneFootball. I will be using them for my live statistics, my team updates and news updates throughout all of this game. If you haven't done so already, please do go and download the OneFootball app through the link at the top of my description. That does help to support the future content created on this channel. They do all the latest football scores, all the latest statistics, live league tables, what channel you can find the game live on as well as all the latest news and transfer news, keeping you up to date with all things football. So if you haven't done so already, go and download the OneFootball app through the link at the top of my description. We do have, of course, as normal, our promo video, so as we do say, roll it. It's a bit awkward, it didn't load. Give me a moment. I love live streams for that. That is funny. Yeah, just loading up. Give it 1 sec. There we go. Love technical difficulties. Roll it again. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this live stream. It's much appreciated by me. Like I said, if you want to go and download the app, all you need to do, press that link at the top of my description. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the team. Let's do a little preview for this game. It's a very early one. I finished work at 4 o'clock, so it's been a very rushed get away from work to get home to get everything set up, and it's just been literally non-stop. So if I do look a little bit huffed and puffed, literally you are seeing live what I look like just as I've finished work, and being able to balance YouTube and full-time work together. It's very difficult, particularly when doing these live streams and they're putting in stupid kickoff times like 5:30 like it is here in the United Kingdom, but we've made it, and I am thankful for that. So, the game is live today on BT Sport 1 in the United Kingdom. So if you do want to watch this game, tune into BT Sport 1. That's where you're going to be able to watch this game. So, going to have a look at the lineups first. Going to have a look at Swansea's team first and foremost. My eyesight's really, really bad. I would like to have my phone over here so it's not in sight. I'll be honest, I can't see because my eyesight's quite bad, so I'm going to have to hold it up here. Interestingly, just having a look at their team, I'm not seeing any Ayew in the starting 11, so that's really interesting. So they've gone with Woodman in goal. They've gone with a back three of Kambango, Latibeaudiere, former Manchester City man, interested to see how he does, and Guhai. They've got Manning on the left, Roberts on the right, playing right wing back, and Roberts at right wing back and Manning at left wing back. Fulton, Grimes, and De Handa through the middle, and Jamal Lowe and Morris up front. Find that really interesting. There's some of the players, the bigger name players that I was expecting to start, haven't started in this game. That includes players that I spoke about in my preview: Conor Hourihane, Jake Bidwell, Ryan Bennett, Kieran Freeman, Kyle Norton, Andre Ayew, all on the bench for Swansea, along with Lewis Webb and Morgan Whittaker and Paul Arriola as well. So I'm not an expert on Swansea, so I'm not going to sit here and say that Swansea's gone with a weakened side, but it does, from what I've seen and from their starting 11 in their last game, it seems that they have. So, yeah, there we go. So we're looking at, well, actually, what to expect from Swansea. I'm expecting them to try and press Manchester City, look for the gaps, force the mistakes, try and take the game to us and see what can happen from there is what I'm expecting Swansea to do. Wonder if they're going to try and pass it round or try and look for the balls over the top. I suspect they may go with the balls over the top. Look to try and be defensively sound. They like to also, like Manchester City, defend in numbers, create no or allow no space for the opposition and try and work from there is what Swansea try to do. So yeah. See how City managed to manage that. With Manchester City, our starting 11 for today is Zack Steffen in goal, Kyle Walker right back, Benjamin Mendy left back, nailed the defence as well, Eric Garcia and Aymeric Laporte playing. Instead of Fernandinho playing like I was expecting, it's Rodri playing at defensive midfield with Manchester City along with Ilkay Gundogan. So we've got the double pivot once more. Rodri and Gundogan starting surprises me. They're starting a lot of games together, so that does surprise me. And also Bernardo Silva through the middle. Ferran Torres out wide along with Raheem Sterling. Phil Foden obviously considered a first-team regular, not in the Manchester City starting 11 today, and we're going with Gabriel Jesus through the middle. On the bench for Manchester City, we've got Riyad Mahrez, John Stones, Oleksandr Zinchenko, Joao Cancelo, Tommy Doyle, Ederson, Adrian Bernal, Claudio Gomez, and also Phil Foden. So I find that really interesting. That is really interesting, if I'm honest. Zack Steffen first and foremost. No surprises to see him starting for Manchester City. I'm looking forward to seeing once more what he can do. I find it interesting that also that we're going with that double pivot, not much rest. I find it interesting that Pep Guardiola made some comments before the game saying that City are going to go with a really strong team. He takes cup competition seriously. He doesn't want to disrespect Swansea. He doesn't want to disrespect the competition. He wants to take it seriously. He wants Manchester City to win the FA Cup, and that's why a strong team has gone out. So yeah, no room for the wicked really, no rest here. And for Manchester City, considering we've got Champions League match coming up very soon as well, it does surprise me. In just 2 weeks' time, we've got the big games against Tottenham Hotspur, also Everton and Arsenal as well coming up in the Premier League. It does surprise me that we've gone with such a strong team, but there we go. Pick up injuries, that'll be another talking point, so to speak. But still, in my opinion, that's a strong enough team to be getting the job done. Ilkay Gundogan's a fantastic player. Imagine we may see, if needed, possibly Cancelo coming on in the second half, or if and when needed, if I'm completely honest. Having a look elsewhere, I mean, Foden could come on. If City get the job done well, could see a couple of the young players come on. I'm excited to see Adrian Bernard makes the bench a lot for Manchester City but doesn't feature too much. Tommy Doyle as well would be pretty good, and Claudio Gomez, we've not seen too much of him, so that'd be pretty interesting, so to speak. So yeah, there we go. It should be an interesting game, should be a good game, and I'm hoping this is going to be a decent high attacking game, but we'll have to wait and see with what happens with regard to that. So there we go. So yeah, if everyone that is tuning in, if you are enjoying this live stream, please do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated by me. We're aiming for 100 likes. We're only 60 likes away from that now. So yeah, that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also social media links. You want to go and check me out on Twitter and Instagram. The links to them are in the description below. Subscribe as well if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Also, this video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. So if you want to go and download the best footballing app out there, do go and press the link at the top of my description. That'll take you to the download page to go and download OneFootball. So thank you very much to them for sponsoring this video. And also, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the chat, and if you're watching this afterwards, in the comments below. So my score prediction for this game, I'm sticking to 3-2 to Manchester City. It's what I said in my preview. I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to my guns. I do think it's going to be both teams to score. I think City will look very disjointed with the changes that we've made. I think it might take us a little while to settle into the game. If Swansea score first, then I think we're going to be looking... yeah, it could be a very tricky evening, this, for City. So, yeah, do let me know your score prediction in the chat. Also, let me know where you are tuning in from. So, we've got plenty of time now to be doing some interaction with everybody. So, we'll go right to the top and see who we've got tuning in. So, we've got Premier League once more for tuning in. So, thank you very much for tuning in there, Premier League. We've got Adam as well going for 4-0 to Manchester City. And, of course, we are aiming for them 100 likes minimum. We've got Chilifoya. Hope I've said your name right there. Going for 3-0 to Manchester City. That's interesting. I'd like a 3-0 to City. That would be good. And 100 likes for half-time would be sensational as well. We've got Joe tuning in, going for 5-1 to Manchester City. We've also got Lewis tuning in as well. So thank you very much for tuning in. Premier League going for 4-2 to Manchester City. We've got Kareem tuning in. So thank you very much for your nice comment there. Mitch as well, Jurgen Klopp. I did just catch that just before I went live on stream. Sadly, that Jurgen Klopp's mother has passed away at the age of 81. It is very sad, so condolences there to Jurgen Klopp's family at this very sad time. We've got Ken going for 3-0 to Manchester City. That Cardiff City fan doesn't like Swansea. Going for 2-0 to Manchester City as well. Adam, I like that. Beer time. I wish I was on the beer, but there we go. We're in the right in the midweek grind here, so I'm just on some juice in my bottle, which is very, very uninspiring. Yeah. Owen, thank you for tuning in as well. Clarksman going for 3-0 to Manchester City. Tom going for 3-1 to Manchester City. Some JSGC regulars in. So shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in once more. Hazik as well tuning in. Liking that. Mitch going for 3-1. I presume that to Manchester City. Premier League, is it on BBC? This game is not on BBC. It's on BT Sports 1 if you're wanting to watch this. Wilfred Boney in. Wilfred Boney derby, isn't it really? Not too many players that have played for City, both cities here. Scott Sinclair's another player that's coming to mind, if I'm honest. Hazik as well tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Dragon tuning in once more as well. Thank you very much for that. That is much appreciated. We've got Money as well. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Going for 3-0 to Manchester City. VAR. Going for 1-0 to Manchester City. I'm hoping there's not going to be a VAR check on that and we do win. I'll take any win if I'm honest and progress into the quarterfinals. This game, of course, just like yesterday's Manchester United game, can go into extra time and penalties if it requires, so there won't be any replay. Roland, thank you for tuning in from Colorado, United States of America, going for 4-0 to Manchester City. Arjun tuning in as well, going for 3-1 to Manchester City with 2 goals for Raheem Sterling and a goal for Gabriel Jesus. I'm going for 3-2 to City. I'm going for Jamal Lowe to get a goal for Swansea. I'll go for him to get a brace, actually. I'll go for a brace for Gabriel Jesus and a goal for Raheem Sterling is what I'm going for. So nearly the same as you there, Arjun. We've got David as well in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Going for 5-0 to Manchester City, which is, I would love that. That would be absolutely brilliant. So thank you everyone there that is tuning in. It is much appreciated by me. Don't forget, like I said, if you are watching this and enjoying the content, do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. We're nearly at a halfway mark now to our aim of 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Yeah, and subscribe if you are new around here. Citizens for Life going for 3-0 to City. JP going for 3-0 to Manchester City as well. Good predictions there. I'd be more than happy with 3-0. I think this is going to be a difficult game for City. Swansea are in very good form. So are Manchester City. I think of this game much like a lower Premier League team that's in a bit of form, and I think that's going to be pretty difficult for City to deal with, considering they've got a little bit of momentum there. And I'm thinking that Swansea will look to try and take the game to City. I'm surprised they've made so many changes from their last game in the Championship, but there we go. So I'm expecting both sides may be a bit disjointed. If Swansea don't get off to a quick start and City do, I sense that we could try and get this game done rather quickly, looking at the team that we have put out, which would be really nice. But we know know what City are like. Typical City, make hard work of it, just like we did against Cheltenham Town. I'm hoping that we can go through, though. That's all that I care about. All that I care about is going through, and that's what I want. SP going for 4-0 to Manchester City, the Wolf. If Alisson was playing for Swansea, it'd be 5-0 to City. Unfortunately, Alisson is not. So there we go. Citizens for life. Diaz isn't fully fit. Hopefully he'll be fully fit for the game against Spurs, because that would be a big blow to Manchester City. But this may be the opportunity Aymeric Laporte's looking for. City can keep a clean sheet today and put in a good performance. And if Diaz isn't fully fit for the match against Spurs at the weekend, then it'd be John Stones and Aymeric Laporte going in at centre-back. And it could just be the break that he's been looking for. So there we go. Oh, Ryan there going for 3-3 to go to penalties, 4-3 to Swansea. Not what we're looking for, if I'm honest. Definitely not what we're looking for from my point of view. I don't think I could handle a penalty shootout either. Alex, thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. How are you on this fine Wednesday early evening? We've got TZ going for 7-2 to Manchester City. That's a crazy scoreline. Absolute crazy scoreline. That would be certainly an entertaining live stream to make for an entertaining video for the highlights afterwards as well. Money, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated with your support. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you for that. Good to see. Good to hear there, Alex. That's really good to hear. Yeah, I'm okay. It's Wednesday. Plugging along. We're doing okay. We're getting there. Which change surprised me the most in the lineup? Probably, it's not even a change. It's seeing Rodri and Gundogan starting together. Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting Fernandinho to be starting, but yeah, there we go. That's probably the biggest change that I saw there, if I'm honest. Just having a look at Twitter just to see if anything else has changed or anything. Doesn't seem to be too much. So yeah, we're 12 minutes away from kickoff here. So I'm just getting BT Sport up now, just so we can do a live watch along. Jaden, thanks for tuning in. Right, we've got everything all set up now. Yep. Everything's all set up. Everything's all set up and sorted now. Ready for kickoff. When we do get kickoff. So if you've only just tuned in, thank you very much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. But if you've only just tuned in, team news for Manchester City today is Zack Steffen in goal, Walker right back, Mendy left back, Garcia and Laporte at the back for City. It's a double pivot once more of Rodri and Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva as well going through the middle, Raheem Sterling captain in the side along with Ferran Torres and Gabriel Jesus. Starting up front for Manchester City onto the bench, and it's John Stones, Zinchenko, Mahrez, Cancelo, Ederson, Foden, Doyle, Gomez and Bernard. For Swansea City they've gone with Woodman, Cambango, Latibeaudiere and Guy, Roberts on the right, Fulton on the left, Grimes captain in Swansea tonight, Manning and Dehanda, and up front they've got Morris and Lowe on the bench. Quite a strong bench, if I'm honest, from Swansea. They've made quite a few changes. They've got Ryan Bennett, Andre Ayew, Conor Hourihane, Whittaker, Areola, Jake Bidwell, Kyle Norton, Kieran Freeman and Webb as well on the bench for Swansea. So quite a strong bench from them. Plenty of changes. Robert, thank you for tuning in as well. Garcia starting because there we go. City just wanting to save legs. Diaz isn't fully fit. Fernandinho isn't even on the bench either. Not too sure why. Yeah, seems like City are just making changes just to rest up the squad. If I'm honest, Garcia was always going to start this game along with Laporte. Always going to be the case. Ruben Dias has a slight injury. Mendy's rubbish, he can't cross. Well, hopefully Mendy can put in a good performance today. Hopefully. That would be good. Would be good. Rightio, we've got what, 9 minutes to go now until we have kick-off here for this game in the FA Cup. I do want to give a big shout out to OneFootball once more for sponsoring this video. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much there to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and download the best footballing app, very simple. Click that link at the top of my description. That'll take you to the download screen to go and download OneFootball. That would be much appreciated by me. It does help to support the future content created here on the JSGC channel. And also, you get the best footballing app out there. So what's not to like? It's like the perfect partnership as far as I am concerned. So thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. We've now got 7 minutes to go until we have kickoff for this FA Cup game. Quarter-final place, that's what's on the line here for Swansea City and Manchester City. A very difficult game this at the Liberty Stadium for Manchester City. Hoping we can put in a good performance. We've got a strong team out. Hopefully it can get the job done and we can move on. And we can keep speaking about that Q word, the quadruple. That would be absolutely brilliant. Nadia, hopefully Diaz, it's only a minor injury. I'm hoping that he will be back for the next game against Spurs. If not, like I was saying before, it's Laporte's time to shine, put in a good performance here. If Diaz isn't fully fit, he should be given the nod against Spurs along with John Stones. So big opportunity here for Aymeric Laporte. Hopefully he can put in a really good performance. And Ben, thank you for tuning in as well. It's okay. Just a reminder for everybody just to keep it clean and everything like that. Any spamming, anything that's I regard as offensive or anything will be given a timeout. But we've been doing this for long enough. We know the rules, so yeah. We have fun here on the JSGC channel. We've had Karens, we've had roadmen in the channel and stuff like that. Don't mind a bit of banter. Like I said, just keep it clean. That's all I ask, really. Otherwise, I run the potential risk of getting in trouble with the YouTube police. And to be honest, don't want that on my channel right now, as my channel's doing really well. So yeah. That's the warning out there. John, the game's on BT Sport if you're wanting to watch this. Zach, I'm just about to call you Emily. Thanks very much for tuning in. Yeah, much appreciated. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Should be brilliant. So yeah, brilliant. City Extra in the chat as well. Yes. Thank you very much, Jordan, for tuning in. Thank you very much for the kind words there. Should be a good game. Hoping that we can have goals. And I'm hoping that City can go through, if I'm honest, and then move on from there and go on to the next game, take it one game at a time. So yeah, thank you very much, City Extra and Jordan there for tuning in. TZ, yeah, roadmen. We have roadmen in it here. Happens. It's my new favourite word, roadmen. I had to look on the Urban Dictionary when I saw everyone talking about it, so it made me feel very old. Made me feel like that. Apparently, like I said on my last live stream, apparently it's a modern day chav. Love it. Wouldn't have it any other way if I'm honest. Citizens for Life, not too sure what channel it's on in the United States if I'm honest. Alex, Wagwan. Wagwan, thanks for tuning in once more. Diaz, he's currently injured at the moment. Hopefully he will be back very soon. He's got a minor injury for Manchester City. TZ, yeah, we're not wanting any Karens either, as Manchester City are now making their way out for this game. We're 4 minutes away from kickoff. Swansea's inside of the stadium and the tunnel, everything looks very smart. Looks very smart. As City are coming out, City, they've got their black coats on, so I'm presuming we are playing in our black kit, our nicest kit in my opinion for this season, our black away strip. Swansea are going to be playing in their white, of course, so white takes on black. Citizens for life. I just think I think they're just they're not fully fit. Hopefully we'll have them back ready for the next game, both being given rests, both being given the day off. Hopefully that will do them the world of good, and they'll come back and we'll have them back ready and available for selection for the next game against Spurs at the weekend. Zack going for 3-0 there to Manchester City. As Swansea are making their way out now for this game. I'm amazed Swansea's made so many changes. Amazed. City base, I'm going for 3-2 to Manchester City. Zack going for 3-0 there to Manchester City. So, before we do have kick-off for this game, one quick reminder, if you do want to check out OneFootball, who are the sponsor for this live watch-along, go and click that link at the top of my description. Go and download the OneFootball app. That would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget also to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Leave a thumbs up on this live stream if you do enjoy this live stream. Minimum aim, once more, is 100 likes. We're only 45 likes away from that, so any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. Social media links there in the description below too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, and let me know your thoughts in the live chat to the side or in the comments below if you are watching this afterwards. So yeah, there we go. The City base, love it. Good luck with the channel. Good luck with the channel. So yeah, the sun is setting here in the UK and in Swansea in Wales for this game between Swansea City and Manchester City. No fans allowed, of course, so no fans have had to pack the passports and get the train over to Wales. I'm hoping people will get that reference. If not, never mind. I'm just going to get my charger, just get it plugged in. Poor prep from me. There we go, all set up, good to go. All set up and good to go. Ooh, you know what? It's catching up with me now. I feel shattered. I feel absolutely shattered right now, ladies and gentlemen. I think if I make it out of this live stream not falling asleep, I think we've done very well. As we're all set here. No cider. Got work tomorrow, unfortunately. If it was a big game, I'd maybe contemplate it, but it's an FA Cup 5th round match, so I thought I'll just stick to the juice. Yeah, boring. Boo. Anyway, we are ready and set here now for kick-off for this game. It is Manchester City playing in their black strip today, their black away strip, with Swansea City playing in their white home kit. Manchester City, they're going to be attacking, I think, from as soon as the camera angle pans onto it anyway. It's Swansea City that's going to be getting us underway for this game. City attacking from left to right, Swansea attacking from right to left. Referee's got his whistle in his mouth ready for the start of this game between Swansea City and Manchester City. Whistle just about to go. The players take their knee, which has become a custom since the resumption of football from last season. And we do have kick-off here for the FA Cup game, and it is Swansea getting us underway. Going long automatically already and straight out of play for a throw in there to Manchester City. As we Oh, Tom, thank you very much for that. Yeah, really I really am enjoying doing the commentary and everything, and I'm glad people do enjoy it. I'd love for channels like Cities and the TV and stuff to give a go on the commentary. Love a bit of commentary, it'd be brilliant. Love a bit of passion on the commentary, can't beat it. Thank you very much, Eddie, do appreciate it. Yusuf, I'm very well, thank you. How are you today? As we've now got over 80 people now tuning in. We've got, what, 34 likes to go until we get to 100. So hopefully we can hit that before half time. That would be amazing. Like I said, do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. And go and download OneFootball. Link at the top of my description if you want to go and download the best footballing app out there. So we're through a minute here. Here's Ilkay Gundogan. Silky Ilky bringing Manchester City away. Down into the centre now. Ferran Torres on the right hand side. Squares it across. Looked like Raheem Sterling was ready to go and have a shot and pump that into the back of the net. But it wasn't to be. C'est la vie, as they say. Instead, here's Jesus now. Into a position. Does get a shot away. And it's a decent save already by the Swansea goalkeeper. And he pounds it out of play. And Swansea can clear their lines, and it's gone out for a throw in there to Manchester City. Gabriel Jesus has gone down injured. He's pulled something taking that shot. Isn't a good sign at all for Manchester City. He's done something there. He's in a lot of pain there, Jesus, having that shot. Maybe he's landed awkwardly, possibly, as he got himself into a little angle. It's a really good shot. Nice clean connection, and it's a good clean save there from the Swansea goalkeeper, something Alisson couldn't do, of course, for Liverpool. So a shot on target already for Manchester City. Unfortunately, though, after a couple of minutes, the big talking point here, Gabriel Jesus is down and receiving treatment from the Manchester City physios. I'm wondering, is it a foot problem? They seem to be having a good look at his foot. Maybe an ankle problem here. Not too sure. Hoping Jesus will be okay. Phil Foden, Riyad Mahrez, though, warming up on the touchline in case Jesus does need to come off already at this early stage. They're checking his ankle, so it's his ankle. There's some kind of problem there with Jesus' ankle. Like I said, I do hope that he is okay and he can continue. There's nothing worse, I could imagine, being a professional football player than having to get a start and then having to go off immediately. Literally, like a minute and a half into the game. Jesus looks like he is ready to continue, though, which is good. And so Manchester City just play it off a Swansea player and out for a throw-in game to City, and it does get Jesus back on. Now, unfortunately, we've not got Delap on the bench, so Delap isn't an option for City, unfortunately. So we've now got over 80 people tuning in once more, so that is much appreciated. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We're 28 likes away now from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. And imagine if a change needs to be made and Jesus needs to come off. I'd have thought it'd be either Torres or Sterling going up top. I'd have thought it'd probably be Torres. So it'd be more than likely that possibly Mahrez would come on if Jesus needs to come off. Considering it looks like we want to give Phil Foden a rest, considering he hasn't started in this game, which is good to see because it seems like Phil's now been considered as a first team player. But yeah, Jesus looks okay for now. We'll see how he gets on for the next 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes are always the most precarious. Here's Eric Garcia for Manchester City now, bringing us forward. Here's Bernardo Silva now. Plays a nice little pass out wide to Ferran Torres. He cannot get past the Swansea defender, so he's forced to turn inwards and go central for Manchester City. Dad, thank you for tuning in once more. Much appreciated. I am very well, thank you. How are you? I'm surprised to see you on here so early. Good bit of passing this from Manchester City. Zack Steffen's a good quality goalkeeper. Someone asked for my thoughts the other day. I think it was in the YouTube comment section. And they said he's too good for City's bench, Steffen. As Mendy puts a cross in. It isn't a great cross, but does get a corner for Manchester City anyway. Couldn't read at the back post who was behind him. So ball does go out for a corner to Manchester City. So an early corner to start. 5 minutes through into the game. Swansea City 0, Manchester City 0. Dragging my score prediction is 3-2 to Manchester City. Why not? If we perform like how we did in the last game in the FA Cup, which was against Cheltenham Town, then it may take City a little while to get going, and that will allow Swansea an outlet into the game. Corner here for City. Game's at the Liberty Stadium in Swansea, so we're away. Hence we're playing in Black Arrow away kit. Corner comes in. Not a great corner. It's allowed to bounce, and Swansea can bring it clear. City hook it back in, and it is cleared once more by Swansea. City struggling to get it under control, but they do really well and manage to work it out to the right-hand side. Cross comes in. It's not a great cross, and it's straight down the throat of the goalkeeper like a cross-come shot. That from Ilkay Gundogan. I know he's in fine form, but he's going to struggle to score from there, if I'm honest. Dad go for 2-0 to Manchester City. I'd take that. I would take that. I'll take any win as long as we go through. That would be great. JJ, thanks for tuning in once more. Hope you are well on this fine early Wednesday evening, 5:30 PM GMT kickoff time here. Very unusual, pretty rubbish. There we go. Hoping that we never have to have a 5:30 kickoff ever again. If City got a penalty, Ederson's on the bench, so he can't be taking the penalty for City today. If we got a penalty, I would probably have... Yeah, I'd have trust back in Gundogan. I'd let him rectify his mistake, is what I'd do. Swansea do have a very good defence, so we can't afford really to be conceding first. Could be a very tight game, this one. Torres is a shout. Not seen him take a penalty. I'd be happy for Jesus to take it as well if he was feeling confident enough. I'm going for Swansea to score 2, yeah. They're in very, very fine form, Swansea. Battered their opposition in the last FA Cup match. Nottingham Forest scored 5 past them. Good at defending, can score goals as well. They're a clinical team. How many likes to have Dad on the stream? Dad, you'll have to let me know that one. That would be nice. Dad's been on a stream before anyway. Ball hoofed up. Swansea. Onside. Chance. And it's collected. It wasn't a good pullback from Swansea, and City can clear their lines through Rodri eventually. Hello, Mum. Thanks for tuning in. We're only 20 likes now, away from 100 likes. Let's go. We've got nearly 90 people tuning in, which is brill. City just patiently building up at the moment. Swansea are currently 3rd in the Championship. Gone through all of this in the preview. And out of play for a goal kick. That poor pass from City, and it's out for a goal kick there. Ball gets hoofed up by Swansea and immediately give the possession away. Zack Steffen plays a pass out to Benjamin Mendy, so City can build their attack once more. Family reunion, that would be nice. Roadmen, they're not here yet. They'd let us know if they were here. We've got to let everybody know. It's a code of conduct of being a roadman. Ferran Torres to score, that would be nice. Some very loose passes at the moment. It would, Dad, it would. Swansea hoof it up and Steffen's going to mop that up. This is very lackadaisical from both sides. Like I said, the quality of passing isn't brilliant. There we go. Now have over 100 people now tuning in. So thank you very much for that. I'm glad you've chosen the JSGC channel for your live watch along of this FA Cup game. Benjamin Mendy now down the left hand side, another cross. No real accuracy on that, and it goes straight out to the other side. City can pick up the loose ball though. It's Bernardo Silva, he passes it out to Rodri. Rodri through the centre. No real gaps at the moment for City. Good evening, Mixed. Thank you for tuning in, moderating the chat as well for me to help me with that department. Hope you are well, hope you've had a nice day at work. Here's Kyle Walker on the right-hand side for City. Swansea defending in numbers. He's not going to get the better there of the Swansea defender. It goes down. I think a free kick's being given to Swansea there for a foul from Kyle Walker. So there we go. Everyone, yeah, great. It'd be brilliant. We've got, 100 people now tuning in. 14 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. If everyone watching this left a thumbs up, we would hit them 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you are new around here and you are enjoying the content. That would be brill. Mixed, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad for me either, so I'm glad to hear it. Got Jack tuning in from Zambia. Love it. Mixed it is. It is. 3 years since Brentford away. 4 pubs on the corner. Always a worthwhile ground to visit, Griffin Park, but is no more as they've moved stadiums. So we're through 12.5 minutes here. Still 0-0. Philip tuning in once more from Jamaica, so thank you very much for that. Do like to know where everyone's tuning in from, so do let me know. Ball comes in. It's cleared by Swansea. And out for a throw into Manchester City. No real accuracy from City. No, the only chance we've had really is that Jesus shot, which ended up giving him a minor ankle injury. Thankfully, Jesus is okay. It was a good save from the Swansea goalkeeper to ensure that the ball never went back into the danger zone. Other than that, nothing really to report on. Kelby tuning in from Thailand. Yeah, apparently problems in the US as well of watching this game. You'll have to settle for me. Paul tuning in from South Africa. Love it. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Mendy drills it across and... It's gone... No, I thought that had gone in then. It's not gone in. It's gone wide, I think. Unlucky. That was a good attempt there from Jesus. I think. Yeah, it's hit the pole behind. Nearly tricked me there. Nearly tricked me there, and it hits the post behind the goal. That was a chance for City, and it was a good ball in that from Mendy. As Swansea pressed into a mistake, and City can win the ball high up once more. Draw would be a good result. What for this match? This match can't be a draw. There must be a team that wins, a team that goes through. 9 likes away from 100 now. Here's City once more. And it goes out for a corner there to Manchester City. A real opening that. It was all from Benjamin Mendy as well. It was a good ball. I've been quite critical of his balled into the box. Mixed Sid -4. Bloody freezing. That's how the weather is. So we're now 5 likes away. 120 people tuning in. So thank you for tuning in. Corner for City. It's not a bad ball in. And wide. Good header won that from City. From Aymeric Laporte, but it does go wide and out for a goal kick there to Swansea. So City looked pretty bright, to be fair. City, I was expecting to look pretty disjointed. We haven't looked too bad first 15 minutes. We haven't found the goal, but we've had a couple of good opportunities. Both to Gabriel Jesus. Haven't shown the clinical edge that we've needed yet, but that comes from game time. And considering he isn't starting every single game for City, would explain the lack of clinical edge anyway. Yeah, I was cold this morning. -3 for you, -4 it was for me. I think it was about 2 degrees it is right now. But it's been really cold. Horrible. Don't like the cold. At the moment, City currently having 83% possession, which is an insane stat, which I'm sure won't stay the same. When will we score from a corner? Who knows? Bersant Selena. Good question. I'll have a look. I don't think he plays for them anymore. I'm fairly sure he left. Yeah, he plays for Dijon in France. So there we go. Left. When did he leave? In 2020 on his birthday, 9th of September. There you go. Number 9 shirt's been given at Dijon, and yeah, joined on a 4-year deal. How's he getting on at Dijon? Let's have a look at transfer market, see how he's getting on this season. He's made 20 appearances in Liga 1. He's got currently got 4 assists for the season, no goals, so it's not too bad. Do like to see former City players doing well. I do hate these kick-off times as well. They're rubbish. Cross comes in from City. Collected well from the keeper. Too comfortable, that for the keeper. Not a good ball in from City. There we go. It is what it is. As we're now 1 like away from 100 likes. So who wants to be my 100th like? Who wants that pleasure? City win the ball high up once more. They're going to control this, possibly. Shot comes in, and a good save from the keeper. Once more, this time it was a shot from Ferran Torres, as we await the first goal in this FA Cup match between Swansea City and Manchester City in this FA Cup 5th round. As we do pass 100 likes now. So thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. We've hit it nice and early once more, which is absolutely brilliant. Abel, love it. Shout out to you being the 100th like. But yeah. What should we aim for now? 150? 150 likes? Let's go. Let's make it happen. Tuning in from Jakarta. Love that. Another chance here for City now. Ferran Torres cannot cut in. Bernardo Silva won't win the ball. Ferran Torres does. Hooks it back across. Possible chance, and it should be cleared by Swansea, although Benjamin Mendy's going to let that go out for a goal kick. Out for a throw-in. Zack 51st, like that. I do like that. Right, City going again. It's all Manchester City at the moment. Bernardo Silva. Feel like while we're on top, we need a goal. That will give us the momentum that we need to get us through this game. I look at all the games that we've got in February. I'd say this is probably the most, not uninspiring, but certainly probably the least most important City have got. And Swansea come forward and gets a couple of touches in the City penalty area. Can they do anything, though? That is the question. It's not my birthday, no. But my birthday's not till July. Swansea get a cross, and it's cleared by City. Looked like a foul that in the build-up. Referee doesn't give it, so Swansea having a bit of an opportunity here and a bit of forward momentum. As Eric Garcia has gone down for Manchester City now, and he's going to need some treatment as the physios come on. Next game is against Spurs. He slipped and hurt himself there, Eric Garcia. Possible overstretch from the slip. He looks okay, though. Looks like he's going to continue. We're through 20 minutes here. Swansea City 0, Manchester City 0. So it's going to be a drop ball. 6 days after mine, Neil. Aguero is not on the bench, unfortunately. City once more. Jesus now. Good pass out. Torres. Surely gets a shot away. Great save. What a save from the goalkeeper for Swansea there. Gets a big, big right hand onto that. And a really decent save that from Woodman in goal for Swansea. Really good save. It was a good shot by Ferran Torres. Drifts it across his body onto his right foot on the right hand side. Keeper gets a really good hand onto that. It's a good save to get that past the post as well. That was a really good opportunity for City, and it's a good save. The keeper has made a couple of good saves already for Swansea. So it's a corner to City, which Ilkay Gundogan's going to take. Corner comes in. Keeper manages to get a fist to that and fist it clear. Jesus races to keep it in and does. So City now in a good position here. Can they get a ball across? It's a good, well-worked pass from Jesus. Rodri puts a ball in back post, dealt with as there was a City player lurking behind, so it needed dealing with. Sterling moves into space. City look to try and get a cross in. It doesn't work by Gundogan, so City forced to go backwards. Here is Aymeric Garcia now for Manchester City. I'm getting everything muddled up. It's Bernardo Silva. Now Kyle Walker. Laporte to Aymeric Garcia. City going once more with that back three, and it's Walker that's sitting in that back three for City. So giving Benjamin Mendy more freedom down the left-hand side to go forward. As Swansea come forward, Aymeric Garcia deals with that well and puts the ball out for a throw in there to Swansea as they threaten the possible counter-attack. Divides opinion amongst most, certainly Aymeric Garcia does. So now got more than 100 people now tuning in. We've got 112 likes, aiming for 150 likes, so 38 likes to go. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Go and check out OneFootball, our sponsor as well. If you want to go and download the best footballing app out there, all you need to do is press that link at the top of my description. Happy birthday to your dad. Chill for you. The 10th of Feb. It is today. FA Cup 5th round action for Manchester City. Away at Swansea at the Liberty Stadium. Currently 0-0. 24 minutes in. It's Manchester City that have dominated this game so far. But to no avail. No important first goal as of yet. Both sides have made plenty of changes. I was expecting it to look a little bit more disjointed. I get the feel of this game. I get at the moment is more like a friendly game where players' fitnesses are at different levels and their playing is at different levels. Some players have played lots of games and so their sharpness is there. Other players haven't and the sharpness isn't there. As Swansea now look to try and spring the offside trap. Great bit of tracking though from Kyle Walker. When you've got a foot race with Kyle Walker, you're always in danger because he's just like a cheater. He's so quick. And he wins the ball back for Manchester City. Here's Aymeric Garcia now. Looked like he was just going to miss out with the ball there. He doesn't. City can come forward. Rodri now. Plays the ball across to Benjamin Mendy. I'm losing track of whose birthday it is, if I'm honest. I'm hoping City will win this game as well. So again, it's another wayward pass there from City. And goes straight out of play for a goal kick to Swansea. It's not linking up too well at times. Swansea hoof the ball and go long. Well won there by Aymeric Laporte. Swansea wanted a free kick, nothing given. So City now coming forward once more. Kyle Walker, his arms up, wants the ball and gets the ball. But still goes backwards because there's no real movement. Here's Walker once more. Ferran Torres, Ilkay Gundogan. Nothing really much on. Ferran Torres picks up the loose ball for City. Gundogan turns, does really well. Rodri and Gundogan exchange passes. Gundogan has a shot. It's blocked though by Swansea. Rodri now tries to come away with it. Swansea defending deep, defending well. Pick up the loose ball. Should be intercepted by City and is. And so City can come away with it once more. Swansea just not getting any momentum. Good evening, Mark. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you are well. I'm very well, thank you. As it's Rodri's turn now to go down and feel a bit of pain here. I can sense an injury to an unnecessary player. He's kicked at there, Rodri. Really unhappy. And a free kick was given. He has every right to be unhappy there. As referee Peter Banks just deals with the situation. No yellow card. We are how many away now? 31 likes away from 150 likes. Our target now. So yeah, we're getting some really good numbers for this live stream, so that's really good. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Pep looked cold and unhappy, sat on the bench there. Is there VAR? I don't think so. De Bruyne should be coming back very soon, within the next couple of weeks. Here is Walker. Threads a pass in. So good ball. Gundogan plays a really nice ball across, but there's no one there that's read the play to get into a position to score. And so Swansea can defend that and deal with it. Do I play football? No, not very good at it. I like watching it, but not very good at it. City once more with the ball. Swansea having no possession here. It's just one-way traffic. This game's going to go one way if it continues like this. Not too sure what Swansea's game plan is here, if I'm honest. Really not sure. Walker. But that's a great ball in! And into the back of the net! 1-0 to Manchester City. Don't think it took a touch off anybody. It's gone in. Kyle Walker, I think it is, with the goal. It's all smiles. The keeper's made some tremendous saves so far. And it's a really tame effort that's the one that beats him. It is definitely a cross there from Kyle Walker. No City player can get on the end of it. And it goes into the back of the net. Not too sure how. Way too weak that from Swansea to be conceding a goal. But there we go. For all the possession, City finally find a goal. Manchester City, that is. It's a cross coming in from Walker. I think there's a player at the front post. I think it's Jesus that puts the keeper off, so he doesn't make a really comfortable save. And it misses just about everybody. I think it was it Ferran Torres? Sorry, it misses. And then Jesus tried to put it in. Hits nobody. It's a really tame goal for Swansea to concede, but there we go. It's Kyle Walker that gets Manchester City ahead here in this game. And yeah, there we go. Goal is given. I don't think there's any VAR, so I don't think we have to wait for that. And it is 1-0 to Manchester City, and we do lead here in the FA Cup 5th round. So all good from a City perspective right now. It's only taken 30 minutes of constant pressure, but the deadlock is broken, and it is Kyle Walker with the goal. The resistance broken now. Hopefully now that means the floodgates will open. What I'm looking for from City is that killer second goal. Get that killer second goal. We can go into what I like to call coasting mode. Coast the game and make the substitutions. Get the players well rested and ready for the Spurs game. Whilst also going through is what I would be looking for. Really good opportunity, that one, for Swansea, as cross has just come in. I think it's Fulton that's won the header, and it's gone over the crossbar. Swansea's best opportunity, definitely. Perfectly onside. A weak bit of defending that from Manchester City. It was a good cross in. Laporte couldn't reach it, and Garcia's out-jumped, and it's, over the crossbar and out. Hello. Where from? Let me know where they're from, and I thought they'd already made some. Oh. Okay. Oh, you just text me then. I've just seen it. Let me know where they're ordering from, and I'll let you know. Hey. How will work? Long. No. 50? Oh, I thought you said 15. No. Yeah, got you. What, sorry? You're going to hate me. Because I might be getting Friday off. Alright. You what? That's funny. Bye. That's funny. Wife? No. That's funny. That's funny. Anyway, back to the football. 33 minutes gone here. Swansea City 0, Manchester City 1. Swansea now in a decent position here. Good shots and a good block there from City. Swansea now they've gone behind. Game plans out the window and 0-0 and get it to extra time and penalties. Now that plan's out the window. They're finally coming forward, so hopefully that'll make it a bit of a better game. Still both sides though looking a bit disjointed, if I'm honest. It was Kyle Walker with a pretty fluke goal for Manchester City is what's broken the deadlock so far. But as it is right now, Manchester City are winning and on their way to the quarter-final of the FA Cup. Ball gets threaded through and another chance possibly here for Manchester City. Well worked. Here is Ferran Torres. He's not controlled it properly and so it just takes the opportunity of a cross away. Kyle Walker now. There is a gap. He cannot find his pass. Intercepted but wins the ball back. Ferran Torres tries to get goal side of the Swansea defender. Looked like a free kick that one to City, but instead a goal kick is given to Swansea. It looked like Manning had fouled Ferran Torres there. But there we go. That should have been a free kick to City, but instead it's a goal kick to Swansea. Interesting game at the weekend there, getting advertised. Leicester taking on Liverpool at the King Power. It's getting no easier for Liverpool at the moment. Going for a little bit of a rough little patch as Swansea once more just can't connect their passes. And it's intercepted by City inside the Swansea half once more. It's just constant pressure from Manchester City on Swansea. Need that second goal. Get this game finished. Get it signed, sealed, delivered and sorted. Move on from there. Ferran Torres now on the right-hand side for Manchester City. Swansea couldn't clear their lines properly there, so City once more coming away with the ball. It's Kyle Walker. Goes backwards to Eric Garcia. He's playing in that Ruben Dias role this evening. If Ruben Dias isn't fully fit to make the game against Tottenham Hotspur at the weekend, will it be Laporte, will it be Garcia that we go for? Wouldn't surprise me at all if Pep went with Garcia, and that will cause a stir if that does happen and he isn't fit enough to play. City exchanging some really good passes, but it's a good interception from Swansea to stop Ilkay Gundogan being possibly in on goal there, but a good bit of passing there from City. Well intercepted there from Kyle Walker. Here is Walker now with the ball, just going backwards and keeping Manchester City in control of the football once more. I can see Leicester. I can see. I'm not sure. I reckon Liverpool will respond. I reckon 2-1 Liverpool. That's what I reckon. There's a yellow card is given to a Swansea player for a foul there on Ilkay Gundogan. Goes through the back of him. Wasn't too much in that, I don't think. And Cabango's given the yellow card there for Swansea, so we'll get clarification on who that is. Sorry, I'm no expert on some of the Swansea players. I'm not all familiar with them, if I'm honest. Do apologise for that. It's a really sloppy goal for Swansea to concede that one that City scored. It's a good ball from Walker. All players are onside there. Ferran Torres just couldn't follow it in. Probably should have scored Ferran Torres, if I'm honest. It's a bit too much beyond Gabriel Jesus, and it was a poor bit of positioning from the goalkeeper. He has made a couple of good saves, but he'd be very disappointed to have conceded that one. Free kick comes in from City. It's a really poor free kick, and it's flicked on by Garcia, and out straight out of play for a goal kick. That was a disappointing free kick. Really disappointing. As we're now up to 123 likes. We're only 27 likes away from 150, which is our aim now for this live stream. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to subscribe if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. And this video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. If you haven't downloaded the best footballing app out there, OneFootball, please do go and do so through the link at the top of my description. It does help me to create future videos for you guys and do continue doing these live watch-alongs that I know a lot of people do enjoy. And also you get the best footballing app out there. So yeah, what is not to like there, really? I haven't heard me say Sterling. He's having a pretty quiet game. To be fair, a lot of City's attacks are going down the right-hand side through Kyle Walker and Ferran Torres. And when City are getting down the left-hand side, it's Sterling that's cutting in to partner alongside Jesus and letting Benjamin Mendy hog down the left wing. Mendy, a couple of wayward crosses, a couple of good crosses. Typical Benjamin Mendy so far. Swansea now, good bit of play, a big chance for Swansea and a good block from Manchester City on Jamal Lowe, and it's out for a corner there to Swansea. That was a really good bit of play from Swansea and a real opportunity. Really simply worked through, definitely onside there, Lowe through Kyle Walker, sloppy bit of defending from him, and it was a good bit of defending there from Eric Garcia to ensure that Jamal Lowe can't get a shot on goal, and it is just a corner here for Swansea. Corner's going to come in now. 40th minute. 1-0 Manchester City lead here. Away from home at the Liberty Stadium. As the ball comes in. It was flicked on by Ayew. And it's out for a goal kick. He wins the header once more. It's a bit concerning how easy Swansea have managed to win a couple of headers, if I'm honest, at this moment in time. Looked like a little shove on Garcia's back. So Garcia was nowhere to be seen. Coast wide comfortably there, but I am concerned about how easy Swansea are winning some of these headers. Mendy is just, he needs the attitude, you need to want to do well, he needs to put in the hard work, and he doesn't really put in the hard work. as it looked like Sterling had been dragged to the ground there, but instead referee doesn't give a free kick. Swansea come away with the ball. They try and attempt a ball across. It's defended well, though, by Aymeric Laporte, and City can come away with the ball. Here's Raheem Sterling now. Looked like that went out of play. I think the throw-in's been given to Manchester City, though, so it meant Sterling did keep the ball in play, which is good. Here is City now, exchanging some passes together. Jesus now to Kyle Walker on the right-hand side to Ferran Torres. Back to Kyle Walker. He drifts into a central position. Walker exchanges a pass with Jesus before going back to Ferran Torres. Torres back to Kyle Walker now. Kyle Walker forced to go backwards, so a good bit of defending there from Swansea to hold their position. It's Aymeric Laporte into the Swansea half. Mendy forced to go backwards. Rodri to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling's definitely playing in a more central role here. Walker into space in the centre. Can't sort his feet out and he's dispossessed there by Swansea. Walker does really well to win the ball back, but Swansea mop that up now, and a potential opportunity here for Swansea. They're forced out wide, so it kind of snuffs out the opportunity, but Swansea's still in possession of the football. Into the centre now. Swansea having a bit of possession for the first time in the game. Drifting the ball from right to left. Once more, Swansea just happy to have a bit of possession. It saves on constant barrage on their goal, to be fair. As the ball gets drifted in. Looked like it drifted offside. The offside flag doesn't go up and City clear their line. So best spell of the game so far for Swansea. As City now into a decent position. Here's Raheem Sterling on the counter-attack into the penalty area. Can't get control. He's chucked to the ground. And good bit of defending there from Swansea means that Swansea can come away with the football and avoid a potential opportunity there for Manchester City. It's end-to-end here now. Swansea with the ball once more. Can they get a ball into the box? The answer is no, not right now. And it's a poor pass and it's straight out of play for a throw in there to Manchester City inside their own half. Just chucked to the ground there, Raheem Sterling. Does he win the ball, the defender, is the question. The answer is no. And just impedes him. There's a potential penalty shout there for City. I think Sterling needs to be doing more. Defender's fully aware that he wants it on his right foot, so I think Raheem Sterling needs to show him his left foot. He did get manhandled there, but I think Sterling needs to be smarter. But both sides have been pretty sloppy, in my opinion. I know City's dominated the ball, but both sides have been pretty wayward with their passing. What's up? Where are you ordering from? Oh. Are you getting a garlic bread? A good ball across, and it's out for, I think, corner there to Manchester City. A pepperoni one, please. What? Yeah, that'll do. Are you sharing or? Yeah. Cool. After yesterday's shenanigans, no thanks. No, I'll just get a normal one. Are you getting anything else? Yeah, in the bedroom. Chicken strips. Yeah. Cheesy chips. That's not a bad shout. I'm alright. I don't want any chips. Yes, please. That decision's up to you. There we go. Should have got a McDonald's. Why? What? What for? What for just us? Oh. Right, thanks. Oh, calzone. Ooh. I'm not a real fan of the calzones from... What's up? Oh, see you in a bit. Yeah, I'm not a real fan of calzones from takeaway, if I'm honest. I do like calzones. Just not a real fan from takeaways. Right, here's Gundogan. So we're into added on time here anyway. We're nearly at half time. Only got 20 seconds to go now. As we are, what, 21 likes away. Decent effort. Decent effort, ladies and gentlemen. 21 likes away from our target of 150 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. Nearly at half time. We're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. And there is the half-time whistle now. So it is Manchester City that lead here by 1-0 at the Liberty Stadium. It's not been a classic game. It's not been a great game. But it is City that lead. And a lead is a lead and a goal is a goal. It does mean that Swansea need to come out. They have sat very deep. They've obviously allowed their own pressure through their poor giveaways at times. But they've sat very deep. It'd be interesting to see the possession actually for this game. But yeah, they've allowed Manchester City to have a lot of the ball. They've allowed Manchester City to dictate the game. We do have the goal, so Swansea need to force the issue. For City, kill a second goal. I would push early, first 10 minutes or so of this second half. Get that killer second goal. I think Swansea's heads will drop. And from there, I'd start looking towards the bench and start making some substitutions with the big game against Tottenham at the weekend in mind and move on from there. Swansea have made lots of changes. They're certainly nowhere near as attacking or as taking the game to City as what I was expecting here. So it is allowing, this game is suiting City, so to speak. And it just surprised me actually that Swansea are allowing us to do so, but it does suit us, so to speak, and we can move on from there. And like I said, what matters is City winning this game and going through to the quarter-final. No replay, so if it is a draw, it will go to extra time. And then if it's still a draw after their extra 30 minutes, it will go to penalties. Don't want any of that. I want City to be going through in 90 minutes, getting a good, comfortable victory. A clean sheet would be very nice too. And then we can stay injury-free and we can head into the weekend game against Tottenham Hotspur and move on from there. So what we're going to do now, our order of play for this half-time, I was going to say Bobby Dazzler. It's not really a Bobby Dazzler, if I'm honest. I've got a bit of half-time entertainment for everybody to look forward to. We will be going through the stats and everything there is to talk about as well. I'm just going to get the screen changed up for everything that there is to change up for the second half, which admittedly there is not much. So there we go. And yeah, it's a really good opportunity actually just to get through my promo before we get into the halftime report and halftime entertainment. So if you haven't done so already, please do leave a thumbs up on this live stream. That would be much appreciated. We're now only 18 likes away from 150 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. As you can see, we're now less than 600 subscribers away from 16,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. We've got an overall aim for this year at some point to hit 20k. So yeah, we're pushing towards that. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, let me know your thoughts in the chat and also in the comments if you're watching this after the game with all of your thoughts there. Boring game, I do agree there, Ron Hill. Thank you very much, Dimitri Mitrov J there with your nice comments. JSGC being the GOAT. That's, thank you. I'll take the compliment. That's very nice. Kevin De Bruyne, he's expected to be back within the next week or two. He's not back in training for City yet. Andrew, I do agree. Key to this game, concentration. Like I said, keep pushing. Get that second goal and kill this game off ASAP is what I'd be looking for in the second half. Best player for me at the moment, probably either Kyle Walker. I think he's looked very lively. I think Ferran Torres has looked decent down the right-hand side as well. I don't think Eric Garcia is playing too badly, but considering Walker's got the goal, he's looked pretty lively on the right-hand side. I'd probably say Walker at the moment is my early contender for a JSGC Man of the Match. Andrew, you know the drill. This video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. So if you want to go and download the best footballing app out there, all you need to do, press that link at the top of my description. We do have the promo video. It didn't work properly at the beginning of the live stream, but hopefully it will work now when I say roll it. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Like I said, if you haven't already, you want to go and download the OneFootball app, all you need to do, press that link at the top of my description. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get into our half-time report for this game. So, this first stat we'll look at will be possession. It's currently 25% possession for Swansea and 75% possession for Manchester City. Swansea have had 4 shots, none on target. Their best opportunities probably been either a Jamal Lowe low effort, which was blocked well by Eric Garcia and out for a corner, or a decent cross in, which Eric Garcia was beaten in the air and headed over by Swansea. It's probably been their 2 best opportunities. There is opportunities there for Swansea when they've decided to actually play. I bet their possession and shots have actually come once Manchester City took the lead for the first 30 minutes. Manchester City were completely dictating everything that was happening in the game. Literally everything. 7 shots for Manchester City in that first half, 4 on target, 1 goal. Really scrappy, ugly goal from Kyle Walker, but we'll take it. But City certainly not at their clinical best. City have seen a lot of the ball, currently a pass completion rate of 94%, but City are seeing that much of the ball that when City have lost the ball, it's looked like we've played wayward passes, and it has been pretty wayward from City at times. It's looked a bit disjointed. It hasn't certainly had a fluent feel to Manchester City. City's passing at this moment in time. Swansea at a respectable 74% pass completion rate. Clear-cut chances, none for both sides. Like I said, it hasn't been a great game, this, if I'm completely honest. 3 corners for City at the moment, 1 for Swansea. 1 offside for Swansea, none for City. Considering Jesus is playing, that is surprising. Tackle completion rate for City at 50%, which is decent. Swansea's at a very impressive 71%. Aerial duels, though, City winning 78% of their aerial duels compared with Swansea's 22%. So a really good effort that from Manchester City. Currently, goalkeeper Woodman's made 3 saves for Swansea compared with Zack Steffen having literally nothing to do other than play a couple of passes for Manchester City. 1 yellow card for Swansea at this moment in time, and none for Manchester City, and no red cards as well. Swansea in really decent form. They're looking very lethargic, and that's down to them making so many changes, in my honest opinion. Thank you very much, Not Golden Arrow. That is much appreciated by me. So there we go. That has been the half-time report. Do let me know your thoughts in the chat. That would be much appreciated. We do have some half-time entertainment. We do like to use Mixid. His link is in the description below if you want to go and check out Mixid's channel. He is a partner channel of the JSGC channel, so any love and support shown to him would be much appreciated. He's not had a video out this week due to some technical issues, which hopefully will be sorted for next weekend, and he'll have a video out for you all to enjoy. In the meantime, I've managed to select a couple of older videos that he put out, and for me, 2 of the better videos that Mixid has done that I do really really enjoy that I do want to put out for halftime entertainment. So today's halftime entertainment for everybody to look forward to. If you're a fan of the Peaky Blinders, you are going to enjoy this drink. Halftime entertainment for today is the Peaky Blinders drink, which Mixer did cover a few months ago. So sit back, relax, enjoy, go get yourself a drink, some food, toilet break, whatever. Yeah, and stay tuned, ready for the second half. Mixed, take it away.
By order of the Peaky fucking Blinders, I bring you this Peaky Blinders drink, and I will show you how to make the Peaky Blinders drink. Right, it's going to be a bit like the Godfather going forward, but we're changing it up a bit. For this, we'll be using Irish whiskey, amaretto, and 1 dash of Angostura bitters. But the first ingredient we're putting in, guys, is 2 ounces or 60 ml of Jameson Irish whiskey. Next ingredient, guys, is 15 ml or half an ounce of amaretto. And the last ingredient, guys, is to add a dash of Angostura bitters. And now you want to stir it, just give it a light stir. The last thing is to garnish with an orange slice or an orange peel. And then rim the glass with the orange aroma and then just drop it in. And that, my friends, is how to make the Peaky Blinders drink. How does it taste? Tastes fucking fantastic. In the words of the Peaky Blinders, I'd certainly recommend it, and that is a lovely Irish whiskey cocktail. The strongest taste can feel is the amaretto, gives it that taste, and also added the Angostura bitters just to give it that bit of kick, as I thought it's quite appropriate with the Peaky Blinders, as you know what they're all about. If you've ever watched Peaky Blinders, which you can catch tonight at 9 o'clock on BBC One, if you're interested in watching the Peaky Blinders, I would highly recommend. Well, that is the Peaky Blinders drink. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Mix It if you want to see more cocktails like this. And I will see you for the next cocktail video. And don't forget to check out my social media description below. Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. And also my business email, mixit@gmail.com. And I will see you in the next cocktail video. Cheers, guys.
Decent Mixed. You know what I really enjoyed there? The rimming with the tangy orange there on the Peaky Blinders cocktail looks very delicious. We do definitely need a City cocktail. Get that rolling, get that on the halftime entertainment, get that shared on my channel. Let's go, let's make it happen. Mixed does definitely need it to happen, but not until I'm featuring. Not till I'm featuring. Call it a Blue Moon cocktail. Yeah, that's a decent idea. There you go, Mix It. There's a video idea. Blue Moon cocktail. There we go. Dad's needing a nice stiff, what's the word I'm looking for? A stiff, strong cocktail right now. There we go. Decent, decent, decent. Right, so yeah, thank you very much to Mixed for providing the halftime entertainment for today's live stream. If you want to go and check out his channel, please do so through the link at the in my description. That would be much appreciated if you go and subscribe and go and like his videos and everything. That would be absolutely brilliant. So thank you, Mixed, for providing the halftime entertainment on this channel. So, we're just waiting now for the second half to begin. It is 6:30, so it should be only a minute or two away before we have kick-off for the second half. A big 45 minutes coming up for both Swansea City and Manchester City, plainly for the fact that one side's going through to the quarter-final of the FA Cup. One side will be exiting the competition. There we go. Ah, nice. Blue Curacao and bitters definitely have to be part of the Blue Moon cocktail. Mixing needs to make it happen. Sid definitely needs to go and make that one happen. So a decent effort that from Aaron. So yeah, thank you very much, Aaron. That is much appreciated by me. Yeah, so we'll just go wait now for the second half to start. Oh, actually, only 8 likes now. Decent! 8 likes away. Let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 8 likes away from our like goal of 150. We're smashing it again on the likes. Recently, we're doing really well. So, yeah, thank you, everyone, for that. Feeling very honoured. Very honoured. Just having a look at some of the... see if there's any more games going on right now. Kilmarnock are currently taking on Motherwell. Other than that, not really much of note. I mean, you've got... Brighton and Hove Albion women's side taking on West Ham women's side, and Chelsea women's side taking on Arsenal women's side today at 7 PM GMT. At 8 PM GMT, you've got Sevilla taking on Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. You've already had some full-time results coming in from the Coupe de France. So that's the French Cup. Marseille have gone through, knocking out Auxerre. Toulouse have knocked out Bordeaux. Monaco have knocked out Grenoble. RC Lens have knocked out Nantes. Montpellier have knocked out Strasbourg. Brest have knocked out Rodez, and Nice have knocked out Nîmes as well. Currently in play, you've got Lille taking on Dijon as well. We've got Bersant Selina playing for them, of course. In the Championship, you've got at 7 PM GMT, Reading taking on Brentford. In the FA Cup today, at 7:30 PM, you've got Leicester City taking on Brighton and Hove Albion at the King Power Stadium. And also at the same time, you've got Sheffield United taking on Bristol City at Bramall Lane. And then later on at 8:15 PM GMT, you've got Everton taking on Tottenham Hotspur. Of course, in yesterday's game, couple of FA Cup games, Burnley 0, Bournemouth 2, so Bournemouth are through. Manchester United 1, West Ham 0 is also Manchester United sent through, as we are ready for the second half to start, as both sets of players are out. Swansea attacking from left to right, City attacking from right to left, the opposite of the first half. So we'll just wait for kick-off for that, and then I'll go through the Thursday games. There's a couple of games happening on Thursday as well. Not too sure when the draw is. Maybe someone can enlighten me in the chat when the draw for the FA Cup quarter-final will be. I will Google that as well and see if I can get further clarification, as we do have kick-off here for the second half. So on Thursday, the last couple of games in the FA Cup 5th round, you've got Wolves taking on Southampton at Molineux, and Barnsley at Oakwell taking on Chelsea. So the quarterfinals are going to be taking place on the weekend of the 20th of March. I'm just going to look at City's schedule to see which game's going to be moved. Who we're playing on the 20th of March is when that's set to be played if we do go through. So we are playing on the 20th of March a home match against Wolves. So that will be moved, more than likely to... can't think when the gaps would be. Possibly between the Manchester derby and Fulham. We've got a spare midweek there. So that's where that Wolves game could maybe be played, if it's going to be played beforehand. Or it could be played afterwards, potentially. Semi-final will be taking place on the 17th. For City, massive chance here. Sterling, 2-0. There we go. Game, set and match, you would think, for Manchester City. Raheem Sterling. I said City were going to look to attack nice and early into the second half, and it is Raheem Sterling that's put Manchester City 2 goals to the good, doubling our lead nice and early on. Just what we were looking for, just what the dots are ordered. Again, Swansea giving the ball away, poor giveaway. Raheem Sterling in acres of space on the left-hand side can take 3 touches before rolling it past the goalkeeper, doesn't even dive. Clinical from Raheem Sterling. 2-0 to Manchester City, and City well on their way to playing on the March 20th for their quarter-final match in the FA Cup. It's Raheem Sterling doubling Manchester City's lead. It's Swansea City 0, Manchester City 2. 200 likes, that'd be brilliant. We're only 4 away from us hitting 150 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Said it, yeah, typical making a comment. Commentator's curse there. So the semi-final is going to be played on the 17th of April. City currently penciled in to play Aston Villa away for a semi-final date, which I presume is still going to be at Wembley. Although I'd love that to be at a neutral venue. Why does it need to be in London? I'm not too sure. Get that at a neutral venue, in my opinion. There's no money that's going to be made from it being at Wembley, but it'll still be played at Wembley to try and keep things as normal. But in my opinion, I think the FA Cup semi-final should always be at a neutral venue, not at Wembley anyway. Wembley should just be for the cup finals, but they need to make that Wembley money back. They spent a lot of money building that stadium. So there we go. So we'll see when the FA Cup quarter-final draw is, to see if it is on Thursday evening or not. Nowhere's telling me when it's going to be, so you might be right with a Thursday. I can't find any clarification on when that is. The FA Cup final, by the way, if anyone does care about the FA Cup final, the FA Cup final is going to be taking place whilst the season's still going on the 15th of May. Man City currently penciled in to play Brighton away on the 15th of May, so we'll have lots of games moved if that is the case. Currently 2-0 to Manchester City, got to love that. The City have got a free kick in a very dangerous area here for us to potentially go 3-0 up, and I'd have thought City would start making them substitutes and start thinking about the match against Tottenham Hotspur. Corner comes in, it's headed back across. Chance, and it's onto the roof of the net. Don't believe it. Ferran Torres there nearly made sure that Manchester City were definitely going to be going through to the quarter-final. Swansea at 6s and 7s. I'm amazed that they've not gone with a stronger team. I am absolutely amazed. Bit of shirt pulling there as City win the ball high up. Ilkay Gundogan, crossfield pass, good ball across. A good bit of control. Chance. 3-0. There it is. Gabriel Jesus making it 3-0 to Manchester City. That will be Manchester City heading through to the through to the quarter-final of the FA Cup. I was just about to take a drink. Manchester City interrupted me there by scoring goals. Stop doing this, Manchester City. I want to take a drink. 3-0 to Manchester City. A good head across. Who was that got the head? So it's Swansea making the mistakes at the back. Good pressing that from Jesus. Gundogan squares it across. It's headed back across by Bernardo Silva. What a touch by Gabriel Jesus. Twisting and turning. Getting himself into a great position to get a shot. He just smashes that into the back of the net to make it Swansea City 0, Manchester City 3. City heading into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So what happens when Swansea makes so many changes though? So there we go. Not really a competitive game. Definitely got a friendly feel about this now if I'm honest. So there we go. Within 5 minutes or so of the first half, City have come firing all out on the blocks there, wanting to get the game signed and sealed. It's definitely signed and sealed, so I'm wondering how long it's going to be before City start making changes with Tottenham in mind. I presume the draw's going to be tomorrow night. I'm wondering if it is going to be quarter-final and semi-final draws done at the same time. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But definitely we've got that to look forward to now. So it is goals for Manchester City today. All goals free for Man City at the moment. Goal for Kyle Walker. And also to Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus have given Manchester City a free goal cushion here in South Wales, and ensuring that City well on their way here to picking up a win, and also Manchester City going into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Q-word, quadruple time, Carabao Cup final, last 16 of the Champions League at the moment, with a two-leg match against Mönchengladbach to play, which, by the way, first leg is going to be in Budapest, as City cannot enter into Germany because we would need to self-isolate for 2 weeks. So that isn't going to happen. Germany's taken a very strong point of view on protecting everybody from coronavirus, so City cannot enter into Germany without doing a mandatory 2-week quarantine, which is going to obviously derail our season. So that game is now being agreed by both Mönchengladbach and Manchester City, and also UEFA and all the parties involved. That's going to be played in Budapest in Hungary instead, just like the Liverpool game against Leipzig next week's also going to be played in Budapest as well. Interestingly, I think Arsenal's game has been moved. That's going to be played in Italy. They were meant to be going to Benfica. That's due to needing to quarantine when coming back to the UK for 2 weeks. So that's not happening. So they're not travelling to Portugal due to a new variant of coronavirus. It's all changed. I'll be amazed if... it would have made more sense just to have had an all-out knockout competition at the end of the season, but it cannot happen due to the European Championships, which never took place last year, taking place this year. If they wanted fans and everyone to be involved, I would have thought it would have made more sense to maybe have that in the summer, but having a summer of a European Championships in 2022 and then having a World Cup in the winter is a lot of fixtures to be played, so there we go. It's all a bit of a mess at the moment. There's a good ball in from Swansea, defended well by Manchester City and cleared. They're going to have another shot, and it's a really good shot which De Hander gets his foot over and goes flying just over the bar. He's wearing a face mask there. I'm not too sure what's happened to De Hander previously. Possibly a broken nose or something. There's a really good connection with his shot there. Gets way too much on it and it's over the bar, and once more Zack Steffen has literally nothing to do, as we are the famous Manchester City and we could well be heading to Wembley, heading there for the Carabao Cup final, of course, and we could be heading there for a potential semi-final, 1 game away with victory today, 3-0 to Manchester City. You would think that would be happening. Anyway, yeah, back to the Q word. Quarter-final of the FA Cup, final of the Carabao Cup, first in the Premier League and currently in the last 16 of the Champions League. Looking very good for Manchester City at the moment, and considering where was at just 2.5 months ago, and our season looking really bad, it's turning out really good. So yeah, long may this continue. It's really good to see as we do pass 150 likes now, so chin chin, thank you everyone for that, much appreciated. I'll probably say it's a bit too ambitious to get to 200 before the end of the live stream, but let's give it a good go and let's see where we get to. Any help towards that would be much appreciated, but we've got our like goal now. I'm happy with 150. Any progress from here, it's just gravy on top of a really good live stream, so thank you everyone for that. That is much appreciated by me. Sterling now into the penalty area. Sarah, thank you for tuning in. Mendy, a wicked cross in. Swansea do really well to get that under control and not concede a corner. They can clear their lines. Thank you very much, not Golden Aaron, much appreciated. Addy, goals have come in today for Manchester City from... There's just a chance here for Manchester City, one moment. Mendy squaring it across, there's nobody there. Yes, goals for Manchester City today have come from Kyle Walker, Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. Thank you very much, Sarah. I do appreciate it. 600 subscribers tonight. Get me to 16k. That would be brilliant. Doubt it, but that would be brilliant. Any help towards it, though, would be much appreciated by me. And like I said, do go and check out OneFootball. They are today's sponsor for today's live stream. Go and check them out through the link at the top of my description to go and download the best footballing app out there. As City make their first substitution now. And it is City youngster Tommy Doyle coming on for Raheem Sterling. So I presume it's a bit of a change here for City. I'm wondering if it's going to be Bernardo Silva out wide, possibly replacing Raheem Sterling, and Tommy Doyle will go through the middle. As Riyad Mahrez is also coming on for Manchester City here. So it might be him going out wide for Raheem Sterling, possibly. Oh yeah, it will be actually, as Gundogan's coming off, so it might be like for like there. So Tommy Doyle into Gundogan's position and Riyad Mahrez into Raheem Sterling. So I presume that we will be seeing Raheem Sterling starting on Saturday against Tottenham, and also Ilkay Gundogan as well. See what you did there, Adam? Goal for Tommy Doyle. The fourth goal. Pun. Nice. I like it. That would be good, though. Tommy Doyle, I thought he had a pretty decent game against... it was Birmingham City, I think, in the third round. I wasn't particularly impressed with anybody when playing against Cheltenham. Tommy Doyle, I don't think, had too bad of a game in that game, if I remember rightly. Good, decent player for City. I thought it might have been a chance he'd headed out on loan, but it was Taylor Harwood-Bellis that ended up going out instead. So we get to see another, 34 minutes or so here of Tommy Doyle, which is good to see. Long throw comes in from Swansea. That's how Cheltenham got their goal, of course. As City look to spring a counter-attack here. There's actually a big opportunity here. Here is Ferran Torres now. There's the run out wide. Oh, that's really poor. Although Torres has still got the ball. I thought the opportunity had gone. It's a good square back across. It's all a bit... What's going on here? What's going on? Anyway, still a chance for City. We're in the penalty area. Surely a shot comes in and it's blocked by Swansea there. It was a bit of a mess there from City in the end. Bit of a mess. But there we go. We have got nearly 100 people tuning in, so thank you everybody for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Seth, thanks for tuning in as well. Here's Benjamin Mendy now for Manchester City. Good work out across here from City. Nothing really on here. City, yeah, forced backwards. I'd like to see Adrian Bernard. Give him 20 minutes or so. The game's dead. Get the youngsters on. Yeah, I'd give them at least 20 minutes. Give 5 or 10 minutes more of what's going on here. See if we can get a fourth. If not, get the youngsters on. Why kill the energy? Players like Bernardo Silva, Jesus with Aguero being injury prone. Don't really need to be on the pitch, if I'm honest. Get Bernard on. I'm trying to think who else we could bring on. Gomez possibly for Bernardo. Bernard, I'm not sure. Maybe send Torres through the middle or something and get Bernard on into an attacking position. Maybe. Zinchenko's a shout. I think you might see Zinchenko starting against Spurs, if I'm honest. Seems the preferred option at left back. Got no wedding planned right now, if I'm honest. Doyle came on. He came on for Ilkay Gundogan, and the other substitution was Raheem Sterling off and Mahrez on. Thank you very much, Mark. Rodri once more running the show. Ilkay Gundogan and Rodri starting to surprise me, but considering they've gone with a stronger team, we've got the job done. Get Claudio Gomez. I don't see what he can do. Do I think Foden will start against Spurs? Yes, I'll give more details in my preview. Preview will be up on Friday for everybody to enjoy. I'm not too sure what time I'll be uploading at. And like I said, I'm just waiting on seeing if I'm off work or not. If I'm off work, then I'll be able to knock out a couple of videos actually for everybody to enjoy. I agree though, Foden does need to start. Am I coming to you? Well, firstly, I'm not getting married, so no. And secondly, I normally things like that I'd keep very private to people that I know well and family. There's a bit of a mess this from City, and Swansea come forward. Advantage was played. It's not really an advantage there, and I think a free kick might be given. Another advantage is played. No real advantage there for Swansea. I think they'd have been benefited more from a free kick, but there we go. Do I think Liam Delap will get a chance at City? I think he'd benefit from a loan. He needs to improve his decision making, particularly with red cards and doing things a bit recklessly. He needs to mature a bit more. Give him another season or two, and then maybe. Do I think we'll score a fourth? Where we're at, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. I think City might go get the changes in and start coasting. decent bit of play from Swansea. Weren't quite the final play there. Premier League, nice. What food are we on? I'm waiting for mine. It's currently being delivered. The armband. Good question. I'll keep an eye out for it. I'm not too. I didn't see who's got it. I think it's Kyle Walker. Yeah, Kyle Walker. Swansea are ready in. It looks like they're getting 4 substitutes ready. Fish and chips, nice. On a Wednesday night, nice. I like that. I like that. Love it, Gary. Thank you very much. Tuning in from Scotland as well. I imagine it's even colder there than what it is here. Where is everybody tuning in from anyway? Do let me know. We're at the nosy part of the live stream. It's not really too much happening, if I'm honest. It's a City passing around and knocking it about. God had chilly. Love it. What have we got for today? So the last few live streams, we've had City battering Liverpool, we've had Karen, we've had Roadmen, and we've had a chat about what we're having for tea. God tuning in from York. The historic city of York. I like York, it's nice. Not Golden tuning in from the Middle East. Whereabouts in the Middle East? Seamus, yeah, not too much football going on. We've not got time. Don't really want to be disappointing the fans of the JSGC channel. As a shot comes in there from Bernardo Silva, blocked really well. Mark's had Gammon. Seth tuning in from Manchester City Centre. Love it. Who else we've got? Boy Racer tuning in from Teterboro, New Jersey. Namibia we've got in the room. We've got Iraq as well. Nice. JSGC. I've got a subscriber from Iraq. Nice. You might be the first person from Iraq to subscribe to my channel. I do keep an eye on where my subscribers are from on my analytics. I'm not too sure. I wasn't aware that I had anyone from Iraq, so you might just be the first one. So love it. Spreading our wings. We really are global here on the JSGC channel. So yeah, love that. OMG tuning in from Burnley. Gary from 512 inches of snow. What? Don't want that. Please don't send that our way. Hate snow. It's nice when I'm on holiday, but no. Patrick for SWA. I don't know what SWA means. You'll have to elaborate that more. Paul tuning in from Dublin. Tom's had chicken wings and pizza. Hull in the room once more. The most exotic subscriber on here. Seamus, the home of Guinness, Dublin, Ireland. I'm hoping at some point we can get into Dublin, Ireland, as I've missed all. We're not very good at this live watch along. I won't make a good commentator. It seems I've missed all the subs that Swansea have made, so I'm just going to have to get a check on that. As I do catch Cities, Bernardo Silva's come off, and why's Phil Foden come on? Why? I don't get that. We've got Claudio Gomez, we've got Bernard on the bench. Get them on instead. Why risk Foden's legs? Why risk an injury? I don't get it. Don't get that one. Don't get it. Got Cambridge as well. Oh, nice. Chill a few. You can't throw that one at us and not tell us what the surprise was. Thank you very much, Philip. I do appreciate it. Worst game for City. York away. The famous York away. Patrick tuning in from Swaziland as well. Nice. Don't get why Foden's come on. I don't get it. Do I think we'll beat Spurs? Hopefully. Hopefully. Be a difficult game, that one, though. Not in the greatest of form, Spurs, but they've just got Harry Kane coming back at the wrong time for us, as Spurs looked wayward without Kane. But to be fair, they knocked us out the Champions League without Harry Kane, so there we go. I'm from Lancashire. Here is Laporte now to Steffen. Zack Steffen. It's a good pass out. I think we can beat Spurs as well with the way we're playing. Thank you very much, Addy. I don't get why Foden's on. I wouldn't have brought him on. I wouldn't have given him 20 minutes. He didn't need to. I agree. Well, thank you very much, Philip. I agree. Harry Kane, Spurs without him, very mediocre. Bang average. I agree with that. Bang average. Not like it was a throw into Swansea, but referee's given a throw into City instead. Still, Swansea City 0, Manchester City 3 here. I think it'll be a tight game, but I think we can beat Spurs. I think if we're playing the way we are, I think we can get the job done. Here is Eric Garcia, wants a gallivant forward, have a shot. Ooh, he's teasing one, didn't put one in. Cross comes in, and it's defended well by Swansea. And they should be able to clear their lines here. Well, Riyad Mahrez is forcing the issue. Won't be good at all if Foden gets an injury. Bit of an unnecessary risk for us to take. That's my take on this. Too early for this? Not at all. Spurs City prediction. Is that at the Etihad? I'm going for 2-1 City. Is my prediction. As we've got 20 minutes to go here. City coasting, well on their way to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. Definitely job done from City. Considering we've made lots of changes, I think it's been a much improved performance in the FA Cup when we've made changes from that of the Cheltenham game. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way City have played. We've passed fairly decently. We've put our opportunities away, particularly that little spell in the second half, and it's definitely job done. Ready for us to move on, as that's a pretty ugly challenge that from... there's a yellow card actually coming out as well from... I think it's Goodhigh, I think that was. Nasty challenge that on Rodri, really nasty challenge. Sorry, it's De Handa that's been given the yellow card. Jan De Handa, yellow card there for Swansea City. Rodri's feeling the impact of that one, still not got up. It's a nasty challenge that. I'm hoping we can keep a clean sheet. 2-0 would be really good. A bit of a concern this one for Rodri. Philip, what? What? I'm not going there. We're not going there. No, we're not having the chat head south. It's been very professional so far. We've had a bit of a laugh. We're not going there. We're not going there. He looks in quite a bit of pain there, Rodri, walking very gingerly with a limp. Huffs his cheeks. Surely he'll be coming off here and won't be risked by City. But I did say I was amazed Rodri made it this far. I'm amazed that we had a Gundogan-Rodri partnership, if I'm honest. As yes, City are making a substitution, and it's Claudio Gomez. Nice to see Claudio Gomez ready to come on for City. See what he can do. Must have been training well to get called up to the first team, get on the bench, make some appearances, and now set to get some minutes for Manchester City as well. Rodri's played very well. He will be coming off here. It's a free kick here for City in a dangerous area, about 32, 33 yards out. 15 wins all comps. I'm not sure if it is a record or not. Remains to be seen. Tommy Doyle stood over this. Looks like he fancies this. This would be a great goal if it goes in. I hope you're right, Luke. Bang this free kick in, that'd be great. And Claudio Gomez does come on for Rodri. So a bit of a concern there for Rodri. Hopefully he'll be okay and ready to go for the match against Spurs. Maybe City are going to make some changes. So hopefully the Fernandinho little knock isn't too serious, that if Rodri cannot play, that Fernandinho can. So free kick here for City. Tommy Doyle to take. It's into the wall. And a good block there from Swansea actually. And Tommy Doyle doesn't get his goal. The fourth goal that we'd predicted. I do know we had Jadon Sancho. Can't afford injuries. Not at this really important stage of the season. We need the momentum. is a bit disappointing as City mop up that little poor bit of play. There you go. It is a new record then. 15 wins in all competitions. Dad confirming it there. I've not got my earphones in. I should do it one day. Get my earphones in. I can listen to the commentary then. And hear what's being said so I can feed back, because they'll be talking about all that stuff. They'll probably be saying when the draw is and everything, and I don't get to hear it. So I rely on others to let me know in the chat. There's a good ball forward here. Here's Ferran Torres. So he's gone down the left-hand side and Mahrez is on the right. Here's Mahrez into the penalty area. Squares it across. And it's not gone in yet. It's over the bar. It's a good opportunity. Really good opportunity by Manchester City. A really good ball across from Mahrez. Was a big chance, that one. Mendy there. Good bit of defending that from Swansea for the initial block to stop Mendy from scoring. Here's the corner now from Manchester City. Seamus, I've used Zoom, I've used Teams, I've used both. The draw is tomorrow night then, so there's Zack confirming that. Confirmed. I think I'd rather have a cup of tea than coffee. I don't like coffee. I really don't like coffee. As City win a free kick once more inside the Swansea half, and a chance here for us to again cross the ball into the box and see if we can make something happen. Rodri has gone into the tunnel walking gingerly, so he might be a bit of a concern for the match at the weekend against Spurs. Isn't good. Poor ball in from City, and Swansea can hook that clear. That's another good ball across. So here's Phil Foden into the box now. Can he pick anyone out? No is the answer, and Swansea can hook that again clear. Great challenge from Tommy Doyle, although a free kick's given. I thought it was a great challenge anyway. Yeah, I don't mind hot chocolate. I've not met many people that don't like hot chocolate, if I'm honest. I'm not really a hot drink person, though, in the grand scheme of things. Swansea ready, another substitute here. And it's Hourihane coming on for Grimes. My eyesight's really bad. Doyle, yeah, doing alright since coming on. I think it's Dehanda that's come off instead, actually, rather than Grimes for Hourihane. Yeah, Dehanda that's come off. Voice cracks, I get them all the time. Looked offside. The flag doesn't go up. Swansea goal incoming. I hope not. As they hook the ball into the box, and a chance. And in! There it is! Swansea get a goal back. 3-1. Zack Steffen's literally not had a save to make. The only thing he's had to do is pull the ball out of the net. My prediction of 3-2 isn't looking too far off now. It's Swansea 1, Manchester City 3. Rodri's injury doesn't look great, if I'm honest. Good ball in. I think it's Jamal Lowe with a goal. A really good goal, that, actually, for Swansea. And so, yeah, 3-1 here at Liberty Stadium. And maybe a little bit of a comeback, 13 minutes to go. Lackadaisical from Manchester City. So a bit of work for us to do before full time. Alright, cheers. There's what? Oh, yes. Tea is here. City now. Might just wake up the beast. Maybe City want to go and get their fourth, as I'm going to go and get my tea. I'm absolutely starving. Starving. Swansea coming forward again. They just need to keep this tight. Oh, look at this. This is decent, ladies and gentlemen. Decent. Oh. Decent. I'll go with the chicken. Actually, no, I won't. I'll go with the garlic. Cheesy garlic bread. It's like a mukbang on my own. Mahrez now into the penalty area. Oh, I think that's hit the post. And Derby bring it away. Derby. Why have I called them Derby? Swansea bring it away. That was a good ball in. Playing the ball into the channels. Here's Jesus now. That should have been intercepted. I would, however, still say that it is City that look more likely to score than Swansea, so there isn't much of a concern there. And I would still regard 3-1 as a good result. It's job done, we go through. Oh, there's a really good chance again. City want a penalty. No penalty is given. Mendy was beaten to it by the keeper there. The offside flag went up against Mendy. It was miles off, to be fair. Thank you very much, Mark. That is the aim. 20k for this year at some point would be brill. City once again patiently just passing it around. Mendy, yeah, I don't think he's done too bad. Put in a couple of wasteful balls to begin with, but from there hasn't looked too bad. No, I don't think there is any VAR. And chill your fire. I'm probably butchering your name, but yeah, I hope lots of people do tune in for the Spurs game. It'd be much appreciated. We have a lot of fun here on the JSGC channel. Love it, Mark. Premier League, yes, half term. February half term coming up. Alright, so I've got a garlic dip. What's next? A bit of chicken. As we've got 8 minutes to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Mark breaks up. Friday. Will I watch the Everton Spurs game? I'll keep an eye on it. Probably won't watch it. I'm a busy man with lots of things to do. Decent, that. Nice chicken. Really nice. Like proper chicken as well, that. Decent. As you can tell, decent is my favourite adjective. Right. Let's go for the pizza now. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. Look at that. Decent. Tommy Doyle goes really close there for City. Pep's got his hands up, probably wondering how that's not 4-1 to City. So it was a really good, again, another good pass into the channels. There's a really big opportunity that for City, actually. Tommy Doyle onto his right foot. Probably should be finding the net from there. He'll be really disappointed with that. And a big chance for us to have completely killed the game, but there we go. Tastes nice as well. Yeah, I'm not too sure what Pep was shrugging at there. With his hands held out. Well, Tommy Doyle had every right to go for goal. I thought he was maybe suggesting maybe he should have passed or something, but I don't think so. I can see City scoring a fourth before full time if it carries on like this. Swansea allowing us way too much space to try and get back in this game. $162 likes. Really good effort that for this live stream. That's really good. So thank you everybody. I think the game plan was to keep it tight. Get it to 0-0, even get it to 1-0 and get the subs in and get their first team players on. Gone 3-0 down, the game plan's done. It's a fair credit for them to keep trying and pushing and got a goal. They're still trying to make something happen. I just don't think there's anything there for them. The last thing you want is a nice nervy moments into added time if they make it 3-2. That is my score prediction. Thoughts on signing Haaland? Really good player. Would love him at City. Think he's too expensive in terms of wage and everything. I see Raiola wanting the best deal and us getting prized out of it. But I would love him at City, and if I was to pay the extra money, I'd definitely go out there and get him, and he's definitely the person I want City to sign. We'll take Haaland to tell his agent that he wants to sign for City and City only, though. Whether that happens or not, we'll get our answer in the summer. Looking forward to the striker saga, though. It's definitely the direction it seems to be heading in for the summer. City also getting linked with left-backs and central midfielders as well. Could I share my tea? I mean, I've only had a few bites and I'm already feeling a bit full, but there we go. Virtually pass it through the screen. That'd be pretty cool if you could do that. I won't say no to Messi, let's put it that way. I don't see him leaving Barcelona though, so we'll see again what happens with that. I don't think he's a long-term solution that City need though. Mahrez now. There's what? 2.5 minutes to go here. Nadir, I didn't know that. Sterling has scored in 4 consecutive away games for the first time in his career. That's really interesting. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. So thank you for that piece of information. Oh, a prediction for how much added time. 3 minutes. Either 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going for 3 minutes. I mean, it's about time I did the JSGC Man of the Match. Which today, I mean, there's a few players. I mean, Kyle Walker's had a really good game. Jesus has got his goal, hasn't had too bad of a game. Raheem Sterling's got his goal. Obviously, he's not had too bad of a game. I think Aymeric Garcia, in my opinion, has not had too bad of a game either for City, but we have conceded. I think my JSGC Man of the Match, though, is going to go to Kyle Walker. Said he was on course for it in the first half. Got a goal for City. That first goal was crucial for City. So he's my JSGC Man of the Match. Ferran Torres needs a goal. Was what you look for in attackers. Don't think he's had too bad of a game either, Ferran Torres, to be fair. Got in some good positions and passed really well. I could say the same for Gundogan and Rodri, Bernardo as well. All round, I don't think it's been too bad of a performance from City at all. Doesn't surprise me that we've conceded once the changes get made. And again, I don't think Mendy's had too bad. It's a couple of wayward crosses to start with, but other than that, he's not had too bad of a game. Gets himself an assist or a goal or something, he'd be right up there. But Walker, for me, he's got the goal. His goal, crucial in this game. Absolutely crucial. So we've got, what, 20 seconds to go. We are starting to become a bit more clinical in front of goal. That's why we're doing really well. As BT Sport give their Man of the Match to Gabriel Jesus. So yeah, see, it's all about opinions. Great touch, though, for Jesus' goal. Really good goal. And so we're into added time. It's 2 minutes. I was wrong. 2 minutes here for Swansea to see if they can get another consolation and reduce the deficit, and a chance for City in 2 minutes to see if they can get another goal and restore their 3-goal cushion. Here's Swansea, though, on the attack. Gets played through. It's a good ball, actually, across as well. Swansea into a good position. Crossfield pass comes in. My JSGC Man of the Match, Kyle Walker, deals with it. Loose ball picked up by Swansea. Swansea now down the right-hand side. Try and play a ball across. Mendy, though, blocks it, and City can clear their lines through Aymeric Laporte. Here's Swansea once more, looking for another wave of an attack. Ball gets played across, field pass, it's really poor. And out for a goal kick there to Manchester City. That will be that. That will be City heading through to the quarter-finals here of the FA Cup. Swansea will be going out and Manchester City will be going through. We'll be joining Bournemouth and Manchester United at this moment in time in going through. All the other games are to be played either this evening or tomorrow night. Of course, the draw will be after the game tomorrow night. Big chance here for Manchester City now. It's just beyond Riyad Mahrez. Here's Mahrez now, though, in towards the penalty area. Crosses it in. It's towards nobody and out for a goal kick. And that could well be the last play of this game. 20 seconds to go. So we're just waiting for the referee to blow his full-time whistle and end this game. Swansea now just passing it around. So having the last bit of possession before the full-time whistle will go. And there we go. The full-time whistle does go. And it concludes this game at the Liberty Stadium between Swansea City and Manchester City. As I said, it was going to be a both teams to score. I was right in the end. It's finished Swansea City 1, Manchester City 3. I wasn't too far with my preview in saying that it finished 3-2 to Manchester City. I was expecting Swansea to go with a stronger team. They made plenty of changes, which surprised me. I think that made this game all too comfortable for Manchester City. City getting their first goal through Kyle Walker, coming through unusual circumstances. A cross-come shot, low down on the ground. Keeper doesn't judge it. Ferran Torres doesn't get the flick, nor does Jesus, and it goes straight into the back of the net. A scrappy, dodgy goal for Swansea to concede. Set it up really nicely there for Manchester City. We got into the second half. I was looking for City to be nice and dynamic in the second half. It happened. Raheem Sterling played through, manages to take 3 touches in front of the keeper before slotting it comfortably past him. Keeper doesn't even dive because he stands no chance. Raheem Sterling doubling City's lead and putting City into a really strong position. And then Gabriel Jesus through a great flicked header back from Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus takes a nice twisting, turning touch to take it beyond the defenders and just smack the ball past Woodman and into the back of the net. Swansea got themselves a goal back through Whittaker late on. A really good tidy finish actually on the 77th minute to get Swansea back into the game, but any glimmer of hope all but sealed there with a full-time whistle. It does finish Swansea City 1, Manchester City 3 in the FA Cup 5th round, and it is Manchester City who progress to the quarter-final of the FA Cup, and Swansea City exit the competition. Before I go through all there is to go through for the end of this live stream, I do want to wish all the very best to Swansea City for the rest of the season. Thank you for hosting Manchester City. I enjoyed working with one of the Swansea channels as well, doing the preview. They all seem like very nice people, so I do wish them all the best for the rest of the season, and we could well be seeing them again in the Premier League, as Swansea City are doing very well in the Championship at this moment in time. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at the stats for this game, draw up some conclusions, do our promos and everything, then end the live stream there. So Manchester City ended up having 74% possession compared with Swansea's 26. City had 17 shots, 7 on target, 3 goals, not too bad in the end. 6 shots for Swansea, 1 on target, 1 goal. I think Zack Steffen probably going to be the most disappointed man in the Manchester City changing rooms right now with that. Block shots, 5 for Manchester City, 2 for Swansea. Pass completion rate for City was at a very high 94% compared with 75% for Swansea, which is very respectable. 4 corners for City compared with 1 for Swansea. 3 offsides for City compared with 1 for Swansea. We've got Jesus in there, so that doesn't surprise me. Tackle completion rate for both sides at 50%. Aerial duels won at 75% for Manchester City and 25% for Swansea. Goalkeeper ended up having, for Swansea, 4 saves to make compared with Steffen having none. The only thing he had to do was get the ball out the back of his net. Like I said, he'll be very disappointed in that changing room right now. 2 yellow cards for Swansea, none for Manchester City, and no red cards apiece. But it is the most important stat. Swansea 1, Manchester City 3, and it is City that do go through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So there we go. So I wanted to thank everybody for watching. You've all been sensational. Do tune in again. We'll have another live stream coming up on Saturday for the match against Tottenham Hotspur. Fairly sure that's a 5:30 PM GMT kickoff time, so we'll be live at 5 PM GMT here in the UK for the Spurs match in the Premier League. So I will see everyone again for that. I do hope you enjoyed the live stream though. If you did enjoy the live stream, please do leave a thumbs up. We're very close to 170 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Only 4 to go, so if you're watching this and you haven't already, please do leave a thumbs up. If you haven't already as well and you are enjoying the content, please do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on that big push towards 16,000 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. We're less than 600 subscribers away now. Don't forget also social media links. They're in the description below if you want to go and search for me and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. One last note, this video is sponsored and brought to you by the best footballing app out there, OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world, if you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated by me. If you want to go and check out the best footballing app out there, do go and press that link at the top of my description. That will take you to the download page to go and download OneFootball. So there we go. That has been the live stream. I do hope that everyone is safe and well at these very difficult times. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will be back again for another live stream on Saturday. We've got plenty of content for everyone to look forward to. We've done a transfer update. If you haven't gone and checked that out already, do go and check that out, which I put out earlier today. We've got a match review coming up at some point within the next, 16, 17 hours for everybody to look forward to. Of course, it being at night, it will probably be out tomorrow morning. I'll go through the stream, see if we can get some stream highlights. I know lots of people did enjoy that for the match against Liverpool, for lots of people that do miss this live stream, so I'll see if I can get that sorted as well. We've got a preview for the Spurs game coming up as well, and the live stream for the Spurs game, so plenty of City content for everybody to look forward to, so do stay tuned for that. We're 2 likes away from 170 likes. Let's hit 170 likes right now, so if you are watching this and you are enjoying the content, please do leave a thumbs up on this live stream. That would be much appreciated. 170 likes is an insane number, so let's make it happen. So if you haven't already, do leave a thumbs up on this live stream. We're now 1 away, so let's see if we can make that happen. Then I can end this live stream. Jaden, thanks for tuning in. Good night. Hope you have enjoyed the evening. So who wants to be the 170th like? That will be the like that I will end the live stream. There we go, we've hit 170. So thank you everyone for watching this video. It is much appreciated. Thank you everyone that has commented and liked and interacted and all that good stuff and subscribed. And yeah, we'll be back again very soon. So I've been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Peace. Ciao for now.